Hi, and welcome to BNEWS Weekly. I'm Linda McNamee, in for Phil Gallagher. Joining me on this week's edition is our BNews reporters Tad Stefanak, Chris Flaherty, and John Vias, weather with Peter Brown, and community calendar with Gretchen Carey. After many years of planning and hard work, Burlington's brand new Department of Public Works facility is open and ready to go. The new facility was commemorated with a ribbon cutting on September 23rd. BNews reporter Tad Stefanak has this look.
3, 2, 1.
Burlington's brand new DPW facility is officially open for service.
So, if you talk about like from day one for me, it goes back to 2007, which is almost 15 years to the date. Actual heavy lifting, I'm going to call it, probably the last 8 years. So it does go quite a long time. Well, the biggest highlight you're seeing behind me, and this is the main part of what we always needed. It was a large garage where we can keep our equipment indoors. The way we used to set up the equipment before, a lot of it had to stay outside. And we have very expensive equipment, and unfortunately, there was no place to keep it. And now we have a place to keep it, so it will last a lot longer than what the equipment lasts right now. That is going to be helping us a long way towards making the operation smoother. But obviously the amenities to our employees are unreal. They actually have offices now as opposed to abandoned buildings where they used to congregate. The offices that we have right now, every division gets their own section that they can work out of. In addition to having a large room that we're going to use for training as well as a master room in the mornings where all the employees will come in. We never had that before, so we're always trying to find places where we did our training. Now we'll be able to conduct our training in-house. It's really, really, really good for us to have those amenities. And some of them is as simple as a shower. I mean, we work with sewer. We work fixing mains and catch basins and things like that, where at the end of the day, it's messy. It's a messy job. And in the past, we had no way to clean up other than, to go through a sink and do the best you can. With the new lockers, with the new showers, it's going to allow us to offer that to our employees, and they are thrilled about what they see in this facility.
From Burlington's new DPW facility, I'm BNews reporter Tad Stefanak.
Thank you, Tad. Burlington Police Lieutenant Timothy McDonough is retiring from full-time duty after serving and protecting the town of Burlington for 34 years. At the September 26th meeting, the Select Board heard a request from Police Chief Brown for the appointment of Lieutenant McDonough to the position of Special Police Officer. Special police officers work as auxiliary police supporting full-time officers, often handling duties like traffic control and work zone safety. The board unanimously approved the appointment. McDonough joined the Burlington Police Department in March of 1988 as a patrolman. In the course of his career, he has served as drug unit supervisor, officer in charge of firearms and defensive tactics, and has overseen various accreditations for Burlington Police, and at the state level, McDonough was leader in NEMLEC, holds a master's in criminal justice administration, and received a commendation for his assistance with the Boston Marathon. In 2007, McDonough was recognized by the state with the George L. Hanna Memorial Award for bravery as a result of his dedication and service in a Groton hostage situation where gunfire was exchanged for over 2 hours. The Select Board shares their praise for Lieutenant McDonough's career and accolades. You can find Lieutenant McDonough's segment on the September 26th Select Board meeting on our website. Town meeting voted in favor of a proposal to transfer $150,000 from available funds to hire architectural consulting services to examine the feasibility for constructing a new police station. Assistant Town Administrator John Denizio spoke to main components of the study. A site and space assessment will take place at some different locations. Using the existing property and annexing the Burlington Sculpture Park land is an option. The Vinebrook Treatment Plant site is another, and purchasing land from private owners is also under consideration. Town Administrator Paul Sagarino noted there is not a lot of town-owned land to consider. Denizio said they will look into making use of the current police building in the event another site is chosen. Zoning requirements will also be appraised at the sites. The study will provide conceptual designs for a station building, site plan, a cost estimation, and what is needed for the town to proceed on a proposed police station project. The recommended project would go before town meeting for final approval. With the approval of the $150,000, the town will now initiate a request for proposals, or RFP, to select an architectural firm to perform and manage the study. Submitted by the Select Board at the request of the Planning Board, town meeting voted against an article to change zoning bylaws to prohibit smoke shops in all zoning districts except general business districts. Smoke shops are defined in the bylaw as an establishment that sells tobacco and tobacco-related paraphernalia. Smoke shops are not registered marijuana dispensaries. The issue stems from the Planning Board's approval of a special permit for Binsky's Cigar Shop to reside at 214 Cambridge Street in the town center. Acting Planning Director Elizabeth Von Venture presented that smoke shops fall into the convenience store use category in the zoning bylaw and are allowed in general business, commercial zoning districts, and in the town center by special permit. Following discussion and opinions by town meeting members, the article failed to pass. Indian Americans for Burlington endeavors to meet the unique needs of Burlington's growing Indian population, and their annual Diwali celebration has become a Burlington tradition for all. BNEWS reporter Tad Stefanek has this look at this year's festivities.
Despite forecasted rain, the Indian Americans for Burlington Diwali celebration was full of light.
I think the turnout was really good, and I think everybody just had a blast. The idea we usually have to serve the 5 missions of IAB, which is educational, with having the kids set up their booths, learn the business skills.
We're selling these drawings that we made, and we're selling some toys. This is a self-portrait of me.
Oh, okay.
This is a robot, that's a car, and this is a baseball player, and then rainbow fish, and then Charizard. Yeah.
And this is Mr. Beans.
That's Mr. Bean. This is so they're different the pictures, and we draw them. They're about to look cool too.
Yeah. Civic, getting the selectmen here, getting permission from them. Town of Burlington has always been very supportive. Charity, we did raffle as well as carnival games. So any fundraising from that, it will go towards the Town of Burlington charity, like people helping people.
And we had a lot of Indian dances and vendors coming in, and then we have young entrepreneurs, the small kids selling the small items here, and we have a carnival games. Our theme was Samaya, which means the equal consideration to all. Diwali is our biggest festival. It's a festival of love, and we all celebrate it together.
And a lot of people came here and enjoyed and danced, and a lot of songs, and it went very well. And I just want to thank Town of Burlington, Selectmen, Recreation Department, Police, and Fire. They are always very helpful. They always help us. They join with us, and we all enjoy together.
It's a fun event, and everybody's here, and that's, I think, mission accomplished.
This Diwali event, every year, we observe last Sunday of September. So today, this year, is September 25th. 23, it will happen last Sunday of September.
So please join us next year again in the same place, Burlington Commons. We'll see you again next year.
Everyone in Burlington can look forward to next year's Diwali Festival of Lights on the Burlington Common. And special thanks to our new camera person, Elizabeth Fuller. This is BNews.
The countdown is on. Thank you, Tad. Superintendent of Burlington Public Schools, Dr. Eric Conti, recently reported to the school committee on the annual We Are Burlington profile, which consists of statistics on the overall student body. This information goes out to all of the schools and is also shared with Town Administrator Paul Sagarino. It is important for us to know the students that we're serving, who they are, and what they bring, said Conti. The overarching message is that we have a very diverse student body. It's just such a strength for us. Conti noted that 57 languages are spoken by Burlington students. After English, the top 5 are Spanish, Portuguese, Gujarati, Hindi, and Arabic. There's also a growing number of ELL, or English Language Learners, students, for whom English is not their first language. About 10% of the BPS students were born outside the United States. The district also educates 47 students who come from military families. That statistic was added to the profile a few years ago due to the United States' involvement in long-term conflicts. The students with family members being called to duty are impacted by the deployments. Overall, BPS enrollment is down. However, Conti said that the number does tend to climb as the school year progresses. You can find the full We Are Burlington profile at bcattv.org/bnews. Local small business Anna Kalisa has opened up a shop at the Burlington Mall featuring custom children's wear, how-to workshops, and handmade goods. BNews reporter Tad Stefanik has this look at the newest addition to Burlington Mall.
The Burlington Mall is welcoming a new local business startup in the form of Anna Kalisa, a children's boutique offering customization workshops and gifts.
We're really excited to be opening a brand new locally owned store. This brings some local community flair and opportunity for us to continue to support our local business owners by providing opportunities to open their own shop and to be part of something much larger here at the Burlington Mall. We're continuing to transform the property and to bring it to that next level, and part of that is the local community, and we're really excited to be able to support and to incubate our local business owners in this manner.
Visit the Anna Kalisa website for information on free sewing workshops and more. From the Burlington Mall, I'm BNews reporter Tad Stefanik.
Thank you, Tad. Burlington continues to expand its retail offerings for residents and consumers with Eastern Mountain Sports, EMS, D1 Training, and Stride Fitness. On September 16th, Eastern Mountain Sports, or EMS, opened its Burlington location in Middlesex Marketplace, located at 90 Middlesex Turnpike. EMS is an outdoor clothing and equipment shop that features everything for your adventures through nature, from hiking and camping to cycling and kayaking. D1 Training, a leading fitness concept utilizing the 5 core tenets of athletic-based training, will be opening a new location in Burlington at 60 South Avenue on October 3rd. The athletic training facility employs a sports science-backed training regimen designed by a national panel of world-class athletes and coaches to help people ages 7 and older achieve their sport and fitness goals. Finally, Stride Fitness will be opening its Burlington location in early November in the shops at Simons Park. Stride Fitness is an indoor treadmill studio that offers 3 different types of treadmill-based classes that members can take at their own pace. They will also be offering running and walking groups, as well as youth fitness programs. For more information on these new businesses, you can check out our website at bcattv.org/bnews. September is Senior Center Month, and the Burlington Council on Aging celebrated with an open house on Wednesday, September 28th, letting the public know what the COA does and everything they offer. BNews reporter John Vias was in attendance and has this look.
An open house was held in the Murray Kelly Wing at the Burlington Senior Center on Thursday, September 28th, with a display of canvas artwork, along with tables of crafts, information on senior services, and many other activities that senior citizens can enjoy. Council on Aging Director Marge Yetman is always there to make sure there's something engaging to bring our senior community together.
We offer a myriad of activities and social services. We have games like Scrabble and cribbage and mahjong. We have both Chinese and American mahjong. We have crafts, so we have what we call Crafty Creations that is on Thursdays once a month. We have the Knitwits who knit lap robes for us to give to seniors who are in nursing homes for the holidays. We have music, we have speakers and lectures and fitness classes, and you name it, we have it. So today we're actually doing our open house, and one of the things we're doing for that is asking people how many activities they think we have. For social services, we have two really great social workers, Andrea and Brenda, who are incredible and work magic. They will work with people for SNAP benefits, which used to be the food stamps, to help folks who are basically not getting enough food. They just help folks with anything that they might need help with. We have card games and just socialization. We have a pool table. People can come and play pool.
The Senior Center also offers painting classes, as examples of senior artwork were displayed for the public to see.
Around me is all of the examples of the painting class. Right now they're helping each other, and one person will take a class and teach it, and then the next person will take the next class and teach it, so that everybody feels like they're learning from everybody.
September is also Senior Center Month, a perfect time for the Council on Aging to show all the fun activities and events that Burlington's Senior Center has to offer.
The National Councils on Aging and senior centers have deemed it to be National Senior Center Month every September, and it's really about focusing attention on what senior centers do and the importance of senior centers in the lives of older adults.
From the Murray Kelly Wing at the Burlington Senior Center, located on 61 Wynn Street, this is John Vias for BNEWS Weekly.
Thank you, John. October starts this weekend, which means fall is in full force, but the comfortable temperatures are staying with us for a while. We now go to BNews meteorologist Peter Brown for a look at the weather for next week. We'll also check out the community calendar with Gretchen Carey to see what's happening in Burlington.
Well, hello everyone, this is Peter Brown, Focus Your Weather for the next 7 days here in the Burlington area. Here we are heading in towards October. I know it's hard to believe that we're that far into the year by now. Summer, unfortunately, is definitely in the rearview mirror now, but we have some really nice weather coming up this week that I think you'll like. Real fall feel to the air. Not too warm, but nothing either too chilly out there, so that's some good news. As we start up here on Friday, our average highs at this time of the year should still be around 70, and it's going to be right about there, maybe a few degrees cooler than that. As we get towards the end of our period, getting in towards October 6th, our average high should be in the mid-60s, and actually by the end of the period, we may be seeing temperatures struggling to get out of the upper 50s, so another bit of a cold shot of air coming into the Burlington area by the end of next week. And of course, as you notice, as we go further and further into fall, our length of day keeps getting shorter and shorter. So let's go ahead and take a look at the Climate Prediction Center is calling for us here in the Burlington area over the next 7 to 10 days in terms of temperatures and precipitation. And looking at our temperature map, this is something actually we haven't seen much of. You have to really go back to the springtime to see the Climate Prediction Center calling for us to have at or below average temperatures. Now that's not going to be coming with the threat, really, unfortunately, of any beneficial rain showers. We still are in some slight drought conditions here in the Burlington area, but it looks like we're going to be staying about average to maybe a little bit drier than average, and that's definitely going to be reflected in our 7 days coming up in a bit. And unfortunately, it doesn't look like we're going to be getting really much of anything of beneficial rain out of the remnants of Hurricane Ian. Very bad storm down in Florida, but doesn't look like any of that rain is coming here. So as we go on, let's take a look at those 7 days of weather coming up, and again, starting out on Friday, and pretty much going all the way through till next Thursday. What you see is what you get. We're going to have fairly pleasant conditions. It's going to be a little bit cloudier during the weekend as some of those clouds from Ian start to make their way up into the New England area, though it doesn't look like, again, unfortunately, any of the rain showers from it are going to make it here into the Burlington area. Again, we'll keep an eye on that, but right now, it doesn't really look like that. And our temperatures stay fairly consistent, staying up near 70 when we're on Saturday, so really nice out there. And then taking a little bit of a plunge as that east wind comes in here into the Burlington area on Sunday, with temperatures going down into the low 60s. We moderate a little bit as we get into the work week, and then we cool it off again as another cold front comes through on Thursday, with, again, our highs struggling to make it out of the upper 50s. So everyone, get out there, enjoy the weather, and have a great week.
Hey everyone, I'm Gretchen Carey, and this is your Community Calendar. Farmers and Artisan Market, Wednesday, October 5th from 4 to 7 p.m., Wayside Shopping Center is hosting more than 20 vendors from specialty foods, desserts, crafts, soaps, jewelry, food trucks, and more. Bring the whole family for fun, face painting, balloon art, and Alpacas. This market is in partnership with Made in Burlington and is happening rain or shine. 4th Annual Trunk or Treat. Burlington Girl Scouts are inviting one and all to join them in decorating Halloween trunks so kids from all over Burlington can trick or treat from one car to the next. The more trunks, the more fun it is. The event takes place on Sunday, October 23rd, with setup at 1 p.m. and trunk or treating 2 to 4 p.m. at the Burlington High School faculty parking lot in front of Graffiti Rock. Boston Lights, a lantern experience. Boston Lights is once again illuminating the Franklin Park Zoo with sparkling new lantern additions, plus a few returning favorites. Experience the wonder of over 55 magnificent displays comprising hundreds of beautifully crafted lanterns spanning Franklin Park Zoo's 72 acres. Visit the Franklin Park Zoo website for more. I'm Gretchen Carey, and that was your Community Calendar.
Last week, Red Devil football took a trip down I-93 to take on the Cambridge Ridge and Latin Falcons. It was a close matchup, and we have these highlights.
The Red Devils traveled to Russell Field on Friday, September 23rd to face the Cambridge Ridge and Latin Falcons. In the first quarter, Burlington running back number 30, Joseph Poland, ran for a touchdown, but no luck as Cambridge got him before he could reach the line. But that didn't stop him in the next play, as the Devils made the first score of the game, complete with field goal kick, making 7 points for BHS. It's the Devils' turn for kickoff, and the ball is caught by Falcon wide receiver number 38, Tony Tabor, who speeds across the gridiron to score a touchdown, with extra point tying up the game 7-7. The second quarter is underway as Poland bounces back for the Devils with another touchdown from the 10-yard line, complete with field goal kick, and the tie is broken until Falcon wide receiver number 9, Liban Nadine, goes for the touchdown, and a field goal kick ties the game once again. We move on to the third quarter. Falcon quarterback Kevin Leal throws the ball over from the 20-yard line to Adine, who breaks the tie once again with a touchdown. An extra point makes it 21-14 Cambridge, but Poland won't back down as he scores another touchdown for the Devils with an extra point tying the game 21-21. It's the final quarter with 4:10 left on the clock. Burlington is ready to claim their victory for the night, as Poland breaks that tie once again with a touchdown. Extra point by Josh Pupa, number 36, makes it 28-21 Burlington. Second down, Falcon ball, Liban Nadine tries to win the game back with a touchdown, giving Cambridge the decision to attempt a 2-point conversion, but the ball wasn't caught. Time's up, and the Devils go home with a 2-1 record. Final score, 28-27 Burlington. Their next stop, Watertown, for a Middlesex Freedom battle on Friday, September 30th against the Red Raiders, who currently stand at 3-0. Congratulations to our running back Joe Poland, one of 5 athletes who earned himself a spot in the Boston Globe's Division IV Players of the Week list, racking up 255 yards and 4 touchdowns on 44 carries. This is John Vias for BNEWS Sports.
Thank you, John. In other sports news, on September 25th was Badges and Bases, where Burlington Police and Fire faced off in a charity softball game, while also raising funds for local nonprofit, the Mama Bear Effect, which celebrates its 10th anniversary this year. BNews reporter Chris Flaherty has this look at the day's events.
Sunday, September 25th, Burlington Police and Fire swapped their uniforms and hard hats out for shorts and baseball caps. For Badges and Bases, a charity softball game in support of local nonprofit, the Mama Bear, which celebrates its 10th anniversary this year.
Here at the Mama Bear Effect, we're just so grateful for the turnout from our community to celebrate our 10-year anniversary. Our hearts are so full that the police and the fire department put together this challenge to play each other in a softball game and help us raise funds for our organization. It's incredible that we've been here for 10 years, and we're really excited about what we're going to be able to do in the future.
The game ended in a tie of 12-12, and the day also featured raffles and games for kids and families. Longtime board member Laura Messing was also recognized for her contributions to the organization.
It has been my pleasure to donate anything I can to the Mama Bear Effect. I feel like I don't do enough, but hopefully moving forward we can do even more.
Until next time, this is Chris Flaherty for BNews Weekly.
Thank you, Chris. Another week, another photo to highlight. These photos were sent to us by our own BCAT engineer, Rob Zahora. Rob was walking at the Mill Pond last week when water suddenly came flowing out of the pipe near the pond's north dike. This pipe connects to the Shawsheen River and provides water to the reservoir when the river levels are high enough. From the photo above, you can see that a lot of water will be needed to refill the reservoir. Rob also noted that during a more recent walk, The water was not flowing, so it will be a while until the reservoir is back to full capacity. Thanks for the photos, Rob. We'd like to see your photos. They could be of your fall activities, family and pets, the weather outside your front door, or anything else you'd like to share. Email your photos to bcat@bcattv.org with the subject line, Photo of the Week. We'll close out this week's broadcast with a bird's eye view of this year's Truck Day, produced by John Sachs, and be sure to catch our extended coverage of the event, hosted by Juliana Magrain and Arushia Dema, airing on BCAT now.